Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Gemini. This is just a September update, okay? What do we have for Gemini? I already did one, but I decided to share it on Patreon. I did one yesterday, but it was very interesting, and anyhow, so what do we have for Gemini for September? Feather. Someone you know is independable or undependable. Undependable and insincere. So someone you know is undependable and insincere. It's interesting because in the other one we had enemy disguised as a friend. What do we have for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Oh, I picked them back up and put them back in. All right. I didn't even see it happening. Anyhow, what do we have for Gemini? You will be attending a get-together soon. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. So this is somebody that is, this is lavish. Okay, there's some sort of lavish living here, independently owned and operated, living a very good life. There's plenty of abundance here. Plenty of things, very comfortable, at ease, really focused on yourself. Look at the white cat. That's interesting. There's eating healthy, reading, plenty of money, having plenty. You have plenty. This is like in a very good place. So I feel like you're in a very good place. You may be really focused on your own needs, just focusing. Maybe you're learning some things. You're just focused. Maybe you're focused on maybe self-improvement. Really focused on yourself by the looks of things, doing your own thing, at ease. I feel like you're doing your own thing. You must be getting some sort of invitation because you will be attending a get-together soon. What do we have for Gemini? A messy situation here. Yeah, they all fell out. It's interesting. I wonder if there's a fallout. The World, major completion. So that's the end of a journey and a new journey begins. So there's something significant that is happening. The World is a phase of your life that has come full circle. You know, it's a major accomplishment. There's some sort of congratulations here. You've learned your lesson. So there's some sort of lesson that has been learned in regards to some situation that you have been working on. This is hard work paying off. It's time to relax. There's some sort of recognition here. You may be getting some sort of recognition. The World is accomplishment. Congratulations. So there is some sort of congratulations here. Some phase of your life is over because that's the end, the very end. Considering it's the last card in the deck, is the end of a journey, a big completion. May have something to do with your independence. You know, or being independent. Now, this is having plenty. There could be an increase. You may be seeing some sort of increase. The Nine of Coins is hard work paying off. Could be some rewards or something. Okay. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Death. Interesting. Now, death is an ending that leads to a new beginning. And as you can see in this card, we have the World and we have the Fool, which is an ending and a new beginning. So you definitely have endings and new beginnings here. The King of Swords may be your energy, but it could also be somebody else that is in your energy. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is somebody that is very forthright, to the point, sharp, intelligent, making a decision. Temperance reversed. Justice reversed. Yikes. So justice reversed is an injustice. It's an imbalance. Both these cards are imbalance. There's an imbalance here. There's a need for patience. There's a need to be honest. Somebody's not being honest. They're not telling the truth, but there is some truth here that is seen. There's somebody here that is insincere. There is. Could be dealing with Sagittarius, could be dealing with Libra, could be dealing with a Scorpio. There's bad timing here. There's impatience. Something is off. Somebody's not telling the truth. Something is off. It's interesting because typically the King of Swords, you know, is very honest and forthright, but that sword is down. And when the sword is down, sometimes to me, that represents dishonesty. Or somebody that is withholding information. They could be withholding communication or information or something that they know. Anyhow, temperance reversed. Something is off. There's an imbalance here. There could be an onset of illness even. With temperance reverse, there's impatience here. This isn't easy. There's frustrations. Somebody's going against the flow. But we do have an ending. This is the end of some sort of unfairness. Maybe there's been some sort of unfair treatment. There's a frustrating situation here. Maybe that's what's coming to an end. I mean, there could be something that has been withheld that is coming out. Maybe there's some truth that is coming out. Somebody's definitely been lying, you know. Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. I know that there's some truth coming out. I knew that there was. That's clarification. That is the clarifying information right there. I feel like we have somebody that has been hiding something. Now, the Knight of Cups is somebody that is taking action. You know, their intuition is speaking with them. They're following their heart, listening to their heart, expressing themselves. I feel like we have somebody here that's following their heart, okay? They're following their heart. They're following their intuition, acting on feelings. Four of Pentacles is stable, secure, solid. You know, it's foundation. I feel like we have somebody here that, I don't know if somebody sees your security, because the Nine of Pentacles is very secure, and I feel like that's your energy. I feel like you're living a good life. You're very secure. You're hardworking. You set your own schedule. You do your own thing. It's like I wonder if you've been in a situation where you've really been focused on yourself, or you are right now. You're focused on your stability, you know, you're focused on, I want to say, yourself. Maybe you're focused on your money, and you're just focused, maybe you're focused on healing from something. The Temperance reverse is need to heal. Profound self-healing is needed. When you get Temperance reverse, somebody needs to be patient. They need to accept. They need to allow. They need to go with the flow. The Ace of Swords is information, it's truth. There's some sort of truth. There's been some dishonesty. There has been, that's below. There's something is off. Somebody hasn't been telling the truth. But here comes the truth, the information that causes the completion, the end of a cycle. Somebody's been lying. Holding on to stability, holding on to something that maybe it's emotionally over, you know, because this is an emotional ending. Very interesting. I feel like we have the end of something that you have been holding on to as well. I feel like there's been some sort of bad timing. I feel like there's been a lack of acceptance. There's been some sort of struggle with accepting. This is, both of these cards are lack of accepting the truth, you know, that something is over. So somebody has been not accepting the truth. They've been going against it. An invitation is coming. An invitation is definitely, this is an invitation. You're going to be attending a get-together soon. Judgment. So judgment is making a judgment call. And this, again, is the truth. Some sort of karma here as well. We have the end of a karmic contract. Just saying, there's been unfair treatment, there's been an injustice, there's been a lack of integrity, somebody hasn't been telling the truth. Here we have the truth. An awakening. This is an awakening. This is a wake-up call. There is a wake-up call. Both these cards are a wake-up call. So we have a wake-up call here. You're going to be receiving something as well. You're going to be receiving something that is of value. It may add to your abundance, but we have someone you know that is insincere and undependable. Judgment, some of you may be dealing with the law. You could be dealing with the courts. You could be dealing with somebody that is in a position, you know, a position of authority. This is, and it could be have somebody that is, you know, works for the law. This could have something to do with the higher courts even. Judgment is a time of acceptance, allowance, forgiveness, chances, life-changing decision. Somebody may be reaching out to you with an offer. They may be communicating. There's some sort of communication here, and I don't know what this offer is, and you're going to have to make a judgment call. This is typically the Knight of Cups. If somebody's looking for some sort of relationship, whatever the relationship is. This is somebody that's looking for a relationship. Now, the Judgment card could be a reconciliation, but I feel like it's the end of a trial, right? It's a final verdict. It's a final decision based on the facts, based on the truth. There is going to be a decision that is made. Okay? There is facts and truth and information that is being revealed. This is a revelation. This is a wake-up call. Whether it's coming from within or it's coming from the courts or it's coming from another person, there is going to be some sort of revelation here. There is an awakening. Somebody may be waking up and realizing something about what they need to hold on to, because the Four of Pentacles is somebody that is holding on to something. They want to hold on to something that is solid, that is stable. I feel like somebody really has not been ready. They have not been ready to tell the truth, or they have been in denial of the truth. You know, there's been something is off. It's felt. Somebody's been going against the flow, but this is a taking a new approach. This is a new idea. So there's something that is happening here that is ending a cycle of, I feel like it's unfair treatment. I feel like you're about to receive something. But we have that someone you know is undependable and insincere. You could be attending a get-together soon, you know, where I don't know if you're going to be put on the spot. You're going to have to make a decision. This decision may have to do with your foundation. It may have to do with your job or your money or your stability or your independence. The devil. The devil. Now the devil is typically desires, right? It's toxic. It's typically a toxic bond. And that right next to that is the World card, which is the end. It's the end of a toxic bond. There's been some sort of injustice, right? There's been some sort of unfair treatment and imbalance, but there's an epiphany here. There is an epiphany. There's definitely some sort of epiphany, and there's some sort of severing of ties, because that Ace of Swords is the sword that cuts. And then we have the end of some sort of bond, some sort of codependency. Congratulations. Some of you could also be dealing with a Capricorn. Six of Pentacles reversed. Now the Six of Pentacles reversed is not receiving. There's a fraud here. There's a con man here. Being taken advantage of. I think that you need to, and it's interesting because we had enemy disguised as a friend in the other reading that I posted on Patreon. I said, be careful. This reading is very similar. Different words have come out, but it's like you're receiving an offer. Somebody may want you to give them a chance. You know, I'm not sure if you can trust this person. I wonder if this person has not treated you fairly in the past, or they didn't reciprocate, you know, there was some sort of imbalance or disharmony in the relationship, you know what I mean? Whatever this relationship is. Or maybe somebody wasn't ready. And it's very interesting because it was a very confusing reading, and that's why I put it over there. And somebody may have been confused. They may have been confused. I feel like we have somebody here that is... They weren't ready. They weren't ready. They were indecisive. And maybe it could be you. There's indecision here. But I feel like there's some sort of clarity or epiphany or realization or truth that is coming out that brings somebody the information, you know, and makes them decide to make a decision to hold on. So, you know, I think that you do need to be careful. I saw be careful quite a bit in the other reading. I mean, the Six of Pentacles reverse is an abuse of generosity, okay? It is strings attached, you know, or no strings attached. It's somebody that doesn't give. It's somebody that doesn't give freely, wants to receive, but it's one-sided, you know. You may have a toxic situation, and maybe you need to decide not to give to it anymore. Maybe you need to sever ties. I feel like this is a life-changing decision to not give to something that has been bringing a lot of disharmony and imbalance to your life. I feel like a cycle is definitely over. I feel like you're finding your inner strength. And I want to say that because of the Nine of Pentacles. That is a strong, independent warrior. It really is. This is somebody who knows their value, that is very focused on themselves, that does not need to have anybody take care of them, right? This is somebody that, you know, is very focused on themselves and can take care of themselves. This is the end of some sort of basically a trial period, because Judgment is the end of a trial, and we have this major completion of a phase where there's been some sort of imbalance, put it that way. Six of Pentacles reverse is not giving. Not giving. There is, I feel like there's somebody around you that is very attractive to you. I feel like you're very attracted to this. I feel like there's some sort of magnetic pull, right? There's some sort of gratification. Maybe it's instant gratification with dealing with whatever this is. But I feel like you're making a life-changing decision to not give to it. Because I feel like whatever this is not giving anything to you. There's no reciprocation, you know. It's a one-sidedness. This is like a rejection. You may be working on facing your demons, you know. You're rejecting something that is toxic. I feel like that's what this is. You are going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted by something that is not in alignment with your truth, with who you are. You're going to be tested by this, and you're going to need to make a life-changing decision about your stability, about who you are, you know, about your value. So yeah, you're going to be tested. You are going to be tested. Is it worth investing in something that is only going to bring you short-lived success? This has to do with your investments. It has to do with, you know, growth in your life. And I feel like you've been through a period, but I think that you've been through a period of growth. And I say that because of the Nine of Pentacles. But, you know, this is the Seven of Pentacles is typically short-lived success. Is it worth it? Is it worth investing in something that isn't going to grow to its fullest potential? Or do you want something more? I feel like you're going to be in a position where you have to consider your stability, consider your value, consider your truth. Judgment is somebody that, I don't know, somebody wants you to give them a chance, you know, or they want forgiveness. You know, they've treated you unfairly. You know, there's definitely been some unfair treatment. This person is insincere. Okay? It may look real good, but you're not going to receive anything out of it. So I feel like you're gonna have to make a life-changing decision. You know, whether you want to forgive or accept or whatever. But to me, Judgment is the end of things. Okay, it's the end of things. I think that you've been holding on to something that is toxic, and I feel like there's gonna be something that happens, a revelation that, you know, or an information or a truth or something that, you know, opens your eyes. So your eyes are going to be opened in some way. I also feel like you have somebody here that is very hard. This person is cold. Okay, they've been cold, they've been emotionally withdrawn, they've been not really communicating much. That's what's going to end. This person may open up in some way. And you have to decide if you're ready. Are you ready? Because this is like not ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? The end of a phase of your life where there's been some sort of indecision or there's been an injustice. That we definitely have an imbalance here. We do have an imbalance. We have somebody that doesn't give. And you know, maybe you're just really attracted to this for some reason. Maybe it's the end of not giving. Let's get one more card, then it's over. Or not receiving. Maybe it's the end of not receiving. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands reversed. Now this is... facing challenges. Taking soul action. Very fearful. Extremely fearful. There's somebody here that is very afraid. They're very, very afraid. They're afraid of being rejected. They may be very cocky. You know, that's part of their wounded warrior complex, to have that cocky shell. Anyhow, 9 of Wands reversed. This is giving up, giving up, giving up, no longer holding on, no longer fighting the fight, giving up the fight. Somebody's giving up the fight. Something is over. A big phase of a toxic bond is over. Somebody's giving up. They're no longer going to fight it. Somebody's been fighting something that I feel like the fight is over. I feel like we have somebody here that wants to hold on. They may want another chance. Maybe this person has been in a toxic bond and they're very afraid of rejection. Somebody is very afraid of rejection, and maybe they've been tied to that toxic bond out of fear, you know, fear of being rejected. Anyhow, a life-changing decision is about to be made in the very near future. And I want to say congratulations. Congratulations. You win, whatever that means. Good luck.